No.
Hello, everybody. Zero Interest episodes 13, 14? 13, 14. Red vs. Blue, Season 6, and such. Yeah. So, plot progression.
So, director's just, chairman's just like, it's not explicitly written that you can't do this kind of stuff, but you're putting everybody in danger, and in the spirit of the law, you're breaking everything, and you're making a lot of mistakes. You're being problematic, Mr. Director.
Pretty much.
Cut over to the plan that Washington had, which was, let's just go steal another warthog.
Yeah.
That'll work out.
And the Reds apparently volunteered to help that because they're good with vehicles. Well, they are good with vehicles, technically. But for the standards of the Reds and Blues, they're good with vehicles, which is like saying we're shit, but not as shit as they are, kind of.
So, while they are currently being chased by the people who they're trying to steal from,
the military. The actual military.
The actual military. Church decides, I'm just going to go see Tex's body. Because apparently Tex is like him, ghosty ghost.
Yep.
So he leaves Caboose with his body.
Don't do that. It stares at me.
Stop it. But yeah, it's pretty great. Eventually the Reds do manage to kill their enemy, and by that I mean destroy the warthog they were trying to steal.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh hey, it's a hornet.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Church possesses a guy and is just like, hey, I'm gonna go patrol on the inside. But our CEO told us to stay outside. I got special orders from the sergeant.
Oh, all right, okay, that's fine.
You mean the captain? Yeah, sure.
That guy, yeah.
And then Washington's like, he sees Church enter the building. He's like, Caboose, where's Church? Oh, he's right here.
Shows them the viewfinder with the
We're playing a game of who can stay still the longest. That's why he can't come to the phone right now.
Buddy falls over. I'm going to have to call you back.
That was just fun.
Yeah.
Next episode is so they get the director back, who's just like, I am doing what we need to do to survive, and I won't let any politician try to stop me. Let's act with open hostility now.
Yeah.
So, long story short, they don't find Tex's body or ghost or anything. Rather,
they find the body. I think
just not the ghost.
Yeah.
Which is the important thing.
Yeah.
I have no idea where she could be. With the help of Washington, and by that I mean with Washington doing it all by himself, he's able to take out the Hornet. And with the military base basically cleared out, they now have to get into the Freelancer City to find the Alpha. To which the Reds are like,
I mean, Freelancer City is what Caboose calls it, yes, but it's just
I'm calling it Freelancer City.
All right.
I like so the Reds are like, no, we don't have to do it. Usually the freelancers would trade favors with us. So Washington's like, okay, what do you want? And then like, robots and lasers? Lasers and robots? A milkshake? Nudie bags. And then
Griff has
they
his
turn around.
priorities right. Also, Sarge, until he doesn't.
Sarge is like, I want you to demote Griff.
He was on point with the lasers and robots thing, but then...
It's like, okay, done.
Yeah.
What? Make it really demeaning.
All right.
Minor private junior.
Minor junior private Griff.
Minor junior
Negative
private Griff.
first class.
Negative first class.
I like the way you think. You realize you just, like, put us into certain death and danger just to insult me, right?
And then Caboose has the brilliant idea of, if we're in their vehicles, they have no way of knowing it's us. But like,
They'll
you don't look.
they'll think we're freelancers. Is
But
the
why?
idea.
Not if we're in the tank. Yeah. Which Caboose just basically came up with the smartest idea.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this happens many times.
Broken clocks and all that.
So they get into the base. They get there, and it's just like, yeah, your story checks out. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your outpost.
Yeah, it was really bad. Joe
Johnson, he had a girl back home named
Fritzy,
and the dog Mr. Chomps.
Anyway, he's dead now. It's sad.
Yeah, he said that's sad. Okay.
Stop embellishing. They already believe us.
Okay, bye. And they get in, and it's like, well, I can't believe that was so easy. Yeah, I mean, honestly.
Like, kind of too easy.
And the Meta's riding on the back of their tank. I feel like somebody in command would have seen that.
Yeah. Yeah, they really probably should have. There is explanation for how they wouldn't. Like, the audience needs to know that the Meta's there. But the Meta does have a stealth unit, because that was one of the things that he stole. That was Tex's thing, I think, was the stealth camouflage unit.
Yeah, I feel like they could have conveyed that with the stealth unit on, just because of the...
Yeah, that probably would have worked too, but...
Because now it just looks like, oh, hey, we just drove past the guy who just verified our identities, past this checkpoint with most likely security cameras and people watching. And
with target number 1 sitting on the back of it.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a leap.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I enjoyed these couple of episodes. It was just like, yeah, let's steal from the actual military.
Yeah. Oh, we also missed the extended scene of Wash destroying the Hornet, which was probably could have used some music or something.
Yeah, I was expecting, honestly, when the Hornet went down to try to shoot at him, that he could do the... Because you can board those things.
Yeah.
But I understand they don't want to just have the Hornet, but...
Yeah, that would have been the easy way to do it, to show that Wash is a badass. I think actually have him use just regular game mechanics, like just using a handful of bullets and one of the explosive barrels and a grav lift to kill the thing in a fancy way, rather than just jumping up and hijacking it. Probably serves a little better.
But man, I see him like walk past the plasma grenades on the map, and I'm just like, oh man, because they're right there. If you see when he walks past when he's shooting at them, I'm just like, just throw a plasma grenade on that thing. It'll do a lot more than these bullets.
Yeah, they have a weird thing with like alien weapons and such in Red vs. Blue. They don't use them very often.
They don't like. It's interesting because it is internally consistent with that, at least. But like my brain, like, which is used to this map, is just like, oh, just get in the Banshee and just screw them up.
Yeah, it is a little weird actually now I think, because they did use sticky grenade in season 1, because like it's one of their more famous jokes is it a spider? Get it off, because it's stuck to the side of his head. No, it's blue. It's a blue spider? Get it off! Yeah, it's one of the more famous jokes. It's a little weird that they don't. Yeah, but I guess maybe that was just a map thing. No, they could have gotten rid of that. Yeah, I guess it's just an oversight. Oh well.
Yeah, it was like it's an interesting sequence, but like without music and with it just being just him shooting like a BR at this thing. It's
Yeah. They expand on this more a lot later on. Like all of the different freelancers are very specialized with a certain type of weapon, and the battle rifle is Wash's weapon of choice.
well, it's not very flashy. Is kind of where I'm going with that. It didn't seem to be shot in a way that seemed particularly interesting. Although I do really like the let's just shoot the thing onto the grav lift. That was pretty creative.
Yeah, it sets it up well for later seasons where they have the freelancer stuff done with proper animation, so they can be flashy and do weird, esoteric but cool shit in like season 8 through 10.
So, yeah, I liked these couple of episodes. Bit of a few parts that I felt were weaker, but overall, still going strong. Wasn't as heavy with the references, so that helped.
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, I think that's pretty much done with for now. So,
you know what? Looking back on these, what are your thoughts?
my thoughts?
Yeah, just going back to them again like this.
That this season still holds up really well. But I have the background knowledge to back it up because I can get all the in jokes, which makes it easier. But yeah, I also know what's coming, and so I know how the story ties together a lot better. So that's yeah.
It's almost like knowing more about the show makes it more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I said I once tried to watch the first season and it just was hard to get through. But I feel like having those first 5 seasons as background would improve the experience a lot. Because even if season 6 would be what they consider to be a good jumping on point, it's hard to say that when you come from a background of you made this show.
Yeah. And it doesn't help when they keep making in jokes. Like, they do make them pretty often. Like, every other episode, at least, there's an in joke that just straight up doesn't make sense without the context. Like, in the previous recording, there was the thing with Caboose laying on the ground saying, "Not my fault, Tucker did it." Tucker is a character that was in the first 5 seasons. He is not in this one.
Yeah, so like when you're working with a project for that long, making those kinds of in jokes just comes off as natural to you. And so you don't really see them from the other perspective.
Yeah. Like, it almost feels like they decided this would be a good jumping on point after the fact. After writing the whole thing and recording it and putting it out, they said, yeah, this could probably be like a good jumping on point for people. Without having written the season with that idea in mind.
Yeah, I can see that.
It just kind of came out a little bit like that and wasn't really the intention, which means it sort of, sure, but not really.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing where I don't know if I want to, after this season, watch more of the show because I feel like I'm just going to miss more. and that's kind of the worry there. It's like, oh, we brought back this character from the first 5 seasons, and this season, like, I don't know who that is, or their history, or what their importance is.
Yep, that is a concern I had because I say Tucker isn't in the season; he's in the next one, and he also brings with him a bunch of like references to what happened in previous seasons, like he got cheated by an alien and somehow had a kid with it, and that happened, and he has a sword that is also a key or something, and yeah, he has a lot of baggage that comes with him, which means a lot more references and in-jokes and plot that you don't get the context for.
I'm so confused. What is he, Sora? He has a sword that's a key.
Knowing the writers, I doubt that was the reference they were going for, but yeah.
I am so confused. Yeah.
Like I say, well and good to say it's a jumping on point. It doesn't really work out that way.
The comedy is fun. This plot seems relatively self-contained. Just, I feel like there's a lot that you miss by not having the background.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll be back with episodes 15 and 16 next week.
Coming into the closing arc.
Yeah. So we'll see how this goes over. Like, I guess if this meant, like, if my interest at the end of the season is not 0, I might just go back and try to get information from the previous 5 seasons and then maybe continue watching.
There's probably like a dozen YouTube synopsis videos of what happened in the first 5 seasons.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to like Wikipedia, like if they obviously have a red versus bluepedia type thing. I'll just look at that.
Yeah.
Just the way I know what's going on. But yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. Yeah.
Yeah, this has been 13 and 14, 15, 16 next time. Bye, guys.